All right. I am gonna. I didn't actually look up any fixes for the camera, unfortunately. I could probably drop the sensitivity control of the mouse, but I'm a little worried about that. Let me drop it by negative 14. And we'll try that. I do have a custom keyboard format. That a little bit more manageable. Oh geez, why are there so many of you here? I need to use the damn campfire, but you're all hogging it. Get the hell out of the way. Oh, there it was. Get. Get out of my way. Literally pulled that guy. He's like, ex-slave. I'm like, I don't care if you're ex anything. Get the hell out of my way. Puppy stole your breakfast this morning. I had to give her shit for it, even though you want to get all her food. I'm getting to the point where we need to buy a new set of dishes. I have this thing, and I consider it part of my own personal gay agenda. I need to have a proper set of dishes, and that includes large dinner plates, smaller plates. What would you call those? Saucers, technically. They're not really saucers, because they're a little bit bigger than that. And bowls that are a matching set, along with a matching set of mugs. Tiger and Bodhi, in Bodhi's attempt to try and play with Tiger yesterday, slammed against the kitchen counter while Tiger overreacted to get away from him. The kitchen counter, mind you, not a table. They didn't jump up on it. Tiger threw his body against the kitchen counter just enough to cause enough vibration to drop one of the large dinner plates off the counter. I lost one of mine. I used to have 5 of each. I now have 4 dinner plates. I think I have 3 bowls. I somehow still have 4 mugs, I think. No, I think I have 3 mugs on that now. It's not a catastrophe. We do have Isaac set, but Isaac set clashes so heavily with it that it bugs me. Like, I like a matching set when I do a dinner. It's not a big deal unless I have people over, so I'm probably not going to care about anything until the holidays. And no, I don't get expensive ones. No, fuck that. I think the set that I had cost me $20, maybe $30. I think it was $20 for the set, and then it was like extra $2 for each one because I got them at Target at the time. You can buy individuals. Target no longer makes that one. Yes, I have found that you can get that set online still, so I could get pieces, but of course the people that bought them from Target, knowing they were going out of sale, sell them for like $30 a pop. Not per set, per plate or bowl. So I'm like, no. Sound like your husband? We had to have a complete set. Oof, that sucks. It's fine. It'll be fine for now. Look at all the wolves still dead. The camera pop is definitely part of the game engine. Whether I can fix it, I don't know. I would like to know if I can. There's no getting into that city. That city is covered with... It looks exactly like the same barrier that covered the colony. Snake. Okay, so anyone who's wondering what we're doing right now, we are literally just getting experience. We currently have 50 ancient knowledge, which means we can buy and learn Fireball next, but we need to get up to 10,500 experience. You know that feeling the guy you're dating is as adorable as his cat is constantly meows through the night because he wants him to be a day cat, not a night cat, but his cat wants to be a night cat. So when you're trying to sleep, he's at the window in the bedroom meowing and you have to find it hard to sleep. There's got to be a way to stop him from meowing if it's at the window. Bodhi does it because Bodhi is, as I've mentioned multiple times, one of those incredibly overly intelligent cats for his own good. He knows it'll wake us up. He does it intentionally to wake us up, and he does it because he wants one of us to attend to the food bowl, usually because he can see the bottom, or it's empty in some cases. It's usually because he can see the bottom of the bowl. If there's enough food in the bowl, he does not wake us up. Usually we have enough food in the bowl, but not always. I'm actually worried about going after the bloodfly because of that. Now I'm poisoned. Well, I mean... Eat through it. Have some bread. I mean, you could probably eat through it, I think. I know we have before. It's a little overly over the top, honestly. Yeah, see, I just did. But now I'm like, I'm so screwed. So this is Vanguard. What was the deal with Vanguard? Vanguard's over this way. I'm actually going to go back over here. This engine was not well optimized at all. I wonder if it's a similar engine that they ended up using for Risen. The only thing that I've noticed, the big difference that I've noticed between this and Risen, though, is when you jump in this, he at least seems to have more gravity. Like, yeah, this jump is a little slow, but it at least feels okay. If you've never seen Risen 1, you jump like you're on the moon. It's really weird. And it feels awkward. I like that you can right-click to pick things up, because that's what I just did to that mushroom. So the easiest way for me to get a hold of experience, I don't know if it's the smartest way right now, is to try and kill some of these guys.
Would you stop that?
Would you stop that? Come on. Get away from any of the archers.
Stop right there, Mora.
This is not going to go over well. Ow. Now, if I remember, they shouldn't kill me. Yeah, see? They just... Oh no, but they take my stuff.
We never should have allowed you Moras to carry weapons.
You took my sword! Wait, he's still alive? Okay, we're reloading. Oh, because I have to actually... actually kill them. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's leave them alive. Do I have an orc reputation? Let me see. I can bring this up with Tab. I should just do that from now on. Reputation with the orcs. I kind of want to keep myself as neutral as possible at the moment, at least at the beginning, until I figure out what I want to do. Considering that the orcs control so much of what used to be the human lands, I don't necessarily want to piss them off right now. What is this over here? Why do boars all sit around a campfire? Aggressive wild boar. Nope. Nope. I got one. Pretty good. Ow. I mean, they're worth 100 each, and they'll have meat on them. So they're worth it, I think. I should just right-click. 2 raw meat. Fuck the orcs. I'll deal with them later when I get magic. So right click again bypasses all the animations. I had no idea until when I came into chat yesterday and mentioned it. I didn't exactly look at the instructions for this game before starting it, and I probably should have, honestly. Older games, I usually pull out the instructions and at least go through them. In Gothic 1 and Gothic 2, I kind of did a little bit. Not heavily, but I did. So all these healing plants out here. It's probably what Sebastian originally wanted. Hello? I mean, there's a bed right behind me, technically. Kill the aggressive wild boars. Wait, that was a quest? Can I pick up that quest? I don't remember this quest. What is this? Armor weed? Can I use a bedroll? No. It's fucking stupid. Can I use this campfire? What is this? Okay, you can. Why didn't it say campfire? Whatever, just cook all of those. I like that you could just cook all the meat, though. I do like that change. That was a very nice, thought-out change that they ended up doing. Yeah, it's not as interestingly involved as the previous game, but it's a nice quality of life feature. Because you don't necessarily want to sit there just hitting, like, cook and action over and over and over on the stove or whatever. While I felt more involved and I thought it was funny to be sitting there for forever, no. Weird question. Do you know how long you can store coffee in the fridge? You mean like coffee that you had from before that you chilled? I don't know. You could have to Google. What I do know is that I have stored it for an extremely long period of time before. And while after a while it doesn't taste as good, you seem to be able to store it for a really long period of time. I did not want to get poisoned. I did not intend to. Yeah, chilled. Yeah, I'm not certain. I've had it in there for like 3 weeks and not had issues. I would look up to see what the best idea was on it. But like I said, after a certain point, you start noticing kind of like old taste. Like, it's not bad, it just doesn't taste as good. I typically, if I'm going to end up like chilling coffee, I use it within a week or two. Usually I use it within the same week. I'll bet you most things online will tell you like 1 week. The stuff that I have in the fridge, I think I made last week. And I used about half of what I had over the weekend. Honestly, I made like 4 actually. I made 4 really large chilled coffees over the weekend. I had a ton of coffee I had in the fridge. Like, I have 2 really large jars I got from Target. They're really large jars. I ended up turning those into... I ended up filling up both of the jars, and then I ended up filling another container. That's how much I ended up having. I know it's not the best way to explain how much I had, but that's how much I had.
You look like a woodcutter. I think your place is with the warriors down in the cave.
How's it going?
Not so good. We were chased away from our post by aggressive wild boars.
Oh.
I already told the warriors, but they only think about fighting the orcs. If those beasts don't disappear soon, we won't be able to keep working.
The aggressive wild boars are dead. You can go back to work.
Finally, one of you who worries about our problems. Thanks, warrior. Here is my gold.
Oh, and I got 250 experience. Hey, Gorn's here. You prefer cold or ice? What do you usually do to yours, out of curiosity?
See you later.
Okay, Gorn. Thanks. 9,225 out of 10,500. That's pretty good. Typically, my typical has been, and I can't tell you how many ounces my tumbler is. It's large. It's a pretty decent size, but typically I'll put ice in it, a bit of milk, 2 sweetener packets, and a bit of vanilla extract. And then I'll put the coffee. What's the plan? Weezord again? Of course it's a Weezord. Also, I've heard it's the best way to play the game. So bummed out you missed last Gothic 3 stream due to work. Aw. I'm sorry. I mean, work is important. Ish. I literally had some people that popped into chat that I noticed that were all like, yeah, you're playing Gothic 3. I was only here for Gothic 1 and 2. I'm not willing to acknowledge anything after Gothic 2. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm curious about Gothic 3. Now, me, like, will I beat it? I don't know. I'm aware of how long Gothic 3 can end up being. I have no idea if I'll actually end up beating it. I'm just going to go with the flow. Do I hate it? No. It definitely feels jankier than Gothic's 2, which is funny considering it's supposed to be a newer engine and everything. It's a whole brand new engine. I'm aware of that. I'd have to research a little bit more than that, which I probably will do tonight. But I don't hate it. I actually don't even hate the scavenger redesign. It's at least more bird-like than what they were originally trying to do with the remake. I think they look more intimidating when they look like featherless chickens that are wrinkled. But whatever. Oh, that's a lurker. I don't want to deal with a lurker. I don't think you'll be able to get up here, though. Where are you going? People are free to dislike Gothic 3, but pretending like it doesn't exist is silly. It's part of the trilogy, and plenty of people like it for various reasons. Yeah, I'm aware it's not going to be as solid. Like, I know it's not as well put together, but I'm also aware of the story, and yes, I agree with you on that. I mean, honestly, I say you can't really pretend that Gothic 4 doesn't exist, but I do acknowledge the fact that Gothic 4 is made by an entirely different company that was completely shoehorned in by Joe Wood Studios, and as a result, it does not feel anything like the Gothic franchise, and that's why a lot of people don't want to acknowledge it, and I can acknowledge it for that reason. However, I still think the entire story is really interesting from an outside perspective. I think it's interesting to see what happened with Piranha Bytes, where they are, what happened to Joe Wood Studios, and how they basically went defunct. And just seeing everything. Do I want to play Gothic 4? Absolutely not. Just on the fact that it only has 3 spells alone, no thank you. I would rather go from Gothic 3 to playing Risen. Which I've played a little bit of Risen. I've actually gotten to the Mage Academy in Risen, and I've actually been inducted in the Academy, have not used any magic yet. But I do like the way they did it in Risen. I think it's really neat, and it's really involved in that respect. Risen has a lot of issues. Risen 1 has a lot of issues. But yeah, saying that you absolutely hate Gothic 3 because it's not as polished as Gothic 2 is, to me, is silly. Like, even just playing it right now, no, it's not as good in a lot of ways as Gothic 2 was, but it's still likable after you get all the community patches in. Like, let's not beat around the bush on that one. Like, this game is not playable in any decent sense without the community patches. The quest pack I would love to play, but what's left of the writer in me from when I used to write when I was probably in my high school days and in my 20s wants to go in and rewrite everything within the quest packs. Because I could see what they were intending to say, but what they actually say is horrible. Like, it's just badly written. But I don't know enough about programming to do any of that, so I'm not even going to bother trying. And I have no idea how much dialogue that would end up being overall. It'd probably be like, yeah, I'm going to do this, and then I'd regret it later. Oh, come on. It's a pain to fight anything in this. Because the fighting system feels like you can just pummel the hell out of anything. How do I I want to see... There is a way to go unarmed. So apparently your punch can actually stun lock enemies better than your sword, from what I've seen. Which I think is a little ridiculous. I'm not going to end up doing it. I'm also trying not to use any obvious exploits. For instance, with this game, I'm aware that the engine has a problem with verticality. I will use the exploits if we have a major problem with something else. Like if something proves to be ridiculously hard and there's an exploit I can make use of, I will make use of said exploit. But in general, I'm not going to make use of them. The one exploit I know is that if you have anything that something cannot easily climb up, but you can jump up, things in this game, unlike previous Gothic 1 and Gothic 2, they do not know how to climb, and their AI will not allow them to. So if you stand on top of stuff that requires something to jump up and they can't walk up, they will just stand there and stare at you while you shoot them with your bow and arrow. I am not going to make use of that unless I find a fight to be bullshit hard. Because to me, it's not fun. I actually don't know if I can swim over there, but I bet I can. My one thing that I hate right now, if anyone now or in the future has anything about it, is these I'm not talking about the game save. I'll end up saying when I'm going around. These pauses that I'm getting when the game is obviously loading things. Out of curiosity, let's see if we can punch and stun lock that lurker. Oh no. Never mind, we don't have that opportunity. Okay, so I'm gonna save. This will be the one pause. As I move around the world, you will see slight stutters where everything will freeze. Right there, there's one. Where it freezes very briefly, and then it comes back. That, I would love to know how to get rid of. And I feel like it's the game world trying to load something in, but considering game systems now, it should not be doing that. So I'm wondering if there's a way to fix it, or if someone had a mod that fixed it. Because I can imagine someone having gone in and doing a fix for that. Are those... Shit, bandits. And I get... I did not mean to do that.
Stop right now. Stop right there.
I got stuck. Another scavenger? That. Why? I have mentioned that that's the one thing that would make me want to quit this game, is it like these loads. I wonder if there's a VSync option. I'm wondering if VSync would fix that. Because VSync preloads environments.
Stop right there.
Here, get behind a log. Let me see what happens.
I'll get you after all.
Oh, he actually comes through around the log. Oh, this is so ridiculous. Yeah, the melee combat's horrible. I've seen worse, honestly. Oh, you can't block him because he's using a... Because he was using a club. Give me that. What do you have on you? 2 rice and wild berry. Keep the rice for stew, I was advised. Rice. Rusty sword. I like how the other bandits just didn't show up. Yeah, the bandits. The content mod, if you install it, replaces some of their grunts and screams of death with better ones. And I was wondering why you would need to do that until I started playing.
Stop right there.
Come on. Oh no. You gonna come down here? No? Apparently he doesn't like this slope. You're gonna try and block arrows with your sword? You are not a Jedi. You kind of sucked. 2 stew. I mean, honestly, meat bug rag out. Here, eat that. That's 20. Stew. Where's stew? Here it is. Stew fills you up so much. It's kind of ridiculous. Why is a healing potion less powerful than a stew? I think the content mod also went through and revamped some things. I completely would revamp a stew for it to not
get you after all.
be as potent as a healing potion. He deserved that. Goods delivery. The hell? That was for something else. That's another quest I haven't unlocked yet. 4 raw meat, okay. Don't mind if I do. Healing, healing. If I kill 10,250. Almost. It'd be even better if they said things like in Lords of Magic, yes, yes, I'm coming. You know, so Lords of Magic I tried playing back in the day. I never could figure out how to use the better spells in it. I don't know why. Like, I always only figured out how to use level 1. I guess I would have to look at it again, but... Like, I'm kind of out of the Lords of Magic thing. I think I have the game disc somewhere. I know you can buy it on GOG. Why buy what you already own? Oh. Come here. Just ragdolled out of there. How much left? 200. Or he commanded come and they came, all of them, including the dragons. What? No. What is the dialogue? Look at this. Would you, in this wonderful, brilliant wildlife, ever decide that you need to build your... Oh, no. This farm is run by orcs. Hey, guys, I'm your friend.
Beat it. I could eat a whole pig. What are you doing here, Mora? Shouldn't you be working in the fields? I hope for your sake that you already have an owner. Otherwise, you belong to me now.
I have to go. My owner is waiting for me.
Then go, quickly, and don't come back. I'm keeping an eye on you, Mora. You better not be lying to me.
They have a human slave? Yeah, right there. Cliff.
Don't fool around here, stranger, or the orcs will punish us.
What are you doing here?
I'm a slave to the orcs. They make me work as a woodcutter on this farm. I'm working my butt off here, even though I'm actually a blacksmith, damn it. But a smith doesn't count for much with the orcs if he's only human.
I will set you free.
Balderdash, the orcs are going to skin you alive.
I'm gonna see if I can set him free without paying for him.
Why are you still here? Beat it before I forget myself.
I don't want to challenge him to a duel. I will set you free, I said. I sounded so amazingly full of myself, and then I walked away. I'm sorry, you wanted me to do what? Flameberry. I have all these plants that give you plus bonuses to things, but I don't know if I can use them in potions or whatever, or if I should just use them. I need to stop running. I'm like wearing myself out. Wildberry. Game. At least the wild area looks like wilderness. There is like, I know that the land becomes very is crazy varied. Like to the south, this whole southern area, I think there's a lot of desert over here, and it looks straight up like desert, like sand dunes and everything. I've seen images of it. It's really cool. They're Gothic orcs, not D&D orcs. Killing them is totally okay. Well, I mean, depending on your campaign in D&D, it's totally okay to kill orcs in D&D. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, in the D&D games I've played, orcs are inherently chaotic evil. Let's see. No, just give it to me. Gimme. Gimme. In Gothic, I don't understand the war between the orcs and the humans. It seems like it was something that your character never fully understood. Everyone just sort of accepts that there was a war between the orcs and the humans, but I feel like there was more shit going on. Why? Why can't I hit it? Oh no, it's on a hill. Granted, depending on the culture, D&D orcs are either killed with a spot or are subject to a horny bards. I really hate the horny bard concept. Like, I can't play in a D&D campaign that ends up thinking that ends up doing that. I like my D&D campaign to feel like a nitty-gritty fantasy game. That's an adventure. Not, ha ha ha, look at the bard charm, everything. No. 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 I don't care how much you're like winking at the dragon's gonna fucking burn you. Or melt you. Or fill you with gas. Stupid wolf. Stupid wolf. Okay, we leveled. Alright. Hungry wolf, raw meat, raw meat, raw meat. Okay. So. Boop. Boop. Go to Red Oak. Horny bard. Yeah, it's the whole... When D&D started becoming popular as a result of it being showcased through YouTube channels and blah, 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 Um, everyone under the sun seems to think, ha ha ha, bards can charm anything under the sun. So, like, they can wink and turn anything into, like, an object for sex or whatever. I used to remember when I was younger and I think in my 18, 19 or whatever age, I remember looking at Dragon magazines and Dragon magazines having articles on how do we deal with players that want to just sleep with things. And I remember them sitting there and saying, well, consider that they can't charm everything under the sun, or maybe tell your players this is not that kind of game and I would like to keep that kind of thing out of it. Like, you basically are making your swords bard a spell sword. Yeah, bards used to be about honestly, all the classes in 5e have changed. Like I've said, 5e is a good system to introduce to new players. I don't like 5e personally. I don't like the way they ended up doing things. I think everyone uses frickin' spells. I think way too many races have low light vision. Teach you something about ancient... No. I'm at the wrong place. We need to go. I need to get it from the Statue of Enos.
Some problems solve themselves.
Sure.
I'll just wait and see.
Shrine.
Enos,
I should have known better.
grant me the power of your blessing.
Ancient magic. Fireball for 5 LP.
Anything is possible.
And 1,000 gold.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Magic. Boop. Required ancient knowledge 50. Mana cost 15 to 30. So you can charge it this time. It does 50 to 100 points of damage.
Bad enough as it is.
And it costs up to 30. We only have 100 magic at the moment.
I'll just wait and see.
Basically, your half-drow bard is a follower of Illustrator, so he hates tricking people and controlling them with charm and illusion, which is 99% of bard spells. That's the other thing, is like, drow... I really, like, I'm so, I like, part of me is, like, annoyed that everyone under the sun wants to play a drow. They are the edgiest frickin' characters ever, and I very much preferred the drow race being the chaotic evil race that it was. That was created by an evil queen who initially created them only for the intention for them to serve her. And it was a matriarchal society where, if I remember correctly, only the women were allowed to become clerics, and only the men were allowed to become wizards. And then the large majority of the drow were basically subjected to whatever she wanted, and those that ended up going against her were turned into the Driders. It made them incredibly, incredibly dangerous and unnerving to deal with. And they lived in the Underdark, and they rarely ever came up. They were incredibly overpowered. Now everyone under the sun wants a fucking drow. Oh. I don't want to kill you guys. I just looked and I noticed it was those guys. Should probably talk to them. Group uses a high amount of homebrew spells, because without those homebrew spells, your swords bard would not have any useful spells for his build. Well, that's because there's not enough spells yet.
Don't you have
that are
anything to do?
official. But I will say that a lot, like, I mean, if you guys are fine with it, I have my problems with a lot of homebrew spells are difficult. Getting a balance for them can be difficult. I've seen some of those what is it? The Unearthed Arcana stuff. Some of that stuff is way overpowered. Like, way more than it should be. Toast. Illustrates the complete opposite of Lothar. Drow followers are the ones who dance naked under the moonlight and try to promote peace between discriminated races. Yeah. I don't like it. That uses up a lot of magic. Alright, so how do I end up, like, getting magic back? It's all just potion-based again? That's gonna be expensive. We are gonna have to work on that at some point. I only have 5. I don't want to make use of them. So I'm gonna have to be a little sparing on them. I mean, until I'm, I know there's a way to become a quote-unquote mage of blah, 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 but until I end up figuring out how to become a quote-unquote mage of blah, blah, blah. Like a fire mage or whatever. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Hey. Where's my arrow that I missed? No? Alright. Don't know why the meat doesn't come already cooked when you could kill a boar with a fireball. Good question. I'm gonna sleep this off. Better than eating. Watch, I wake up with the bed dead. He died from poison. I don't know why he didn't seek treatment. You like Nice Drow, but Dritz being the Edge Master, he is something that you don't like. You don't like the Edge, that's why you're half-drow, happy-go-lucky adventurer. He keeps getting impaled. I just don't like half-drow. I don't like the concept of drow being good, necessarily, or half-drow. Dritz was a character created by R.A. Salvatore. And he alone, R.A. Salvatore, and his books made drow popular. Before that, they were just, like, enemies of the Underdark. They didn't have much of a bearing on anything. Because I remember when I was playing, I want to say it was Baldur's Gate 2. I know you have to go to the Underdark briefly in Baldur's Gate 2. It was either Baldur's Gate 1 or Baldur's Gate 2. And I remember when I encountered my first set of drow, dear God, they were scary in that game. Like, just dealing with them. And I just sleep again. But I mean, it's like, again, it's whatever your campaign is. I know what I'd like preferred in a campaign. Your campaign could be whatever. That's the whole point of D&D, is you're supposed to be able to play it however you want. It's just, you need to find like-minded individuals that want to play it in a similar way, rather than trying to do like... Because I have heard the stories of, like, a player or a DM trying to force the game in a particular direction and the rest of the group not being behind it. I guess I don't have to worry about them as long as I don't attack them. I mean, they're the dominant group here. Bundle of weapons received? I'm sorry, what? I think I took their stuff. Fine. Wonder if anyone has a quest for a bundle of weapons. Why are you guys dressed like this? You're a rebel.
Good thing the rebels are here now. I hope the orcs here will leave us alone for a while longer.
Oh, experience.
Show me your goods.
Get rid of the sword, the rusty sword, the cudgel, the bow. Keeping the quarterstaff just in case. I don't know if I want it. The shields. Keeping all the spells at the moment. Oh, I'm almost out of lockpicks. Gold balance. Trade. Okay, I have gold from him. He has a world map. He's got... Oh, he's got recipes. Wait, have I gotten any recipes? No, I've noticed. So I noticed the scrolls have the fold on the sides, and the recipes have the fold on the top and the bottom. So this is for meat bug ragout and booze. Yeah, sure, why not? You automatically learn them? I'm assuming so. How do I know what I have? Dorks are pretty chill, all things considered. Well, I mean... Documents. Here. Alchemy formula, booze, recipes, meat bug, ragout. This is where it is. Roast meat bug and milk. Feather icon. I think I found it just as you had said it. Like, no, it's not the feather. Feather's the journal. This one. It has all the recipes and documents. I'm a little annoyed that pressing map brings me to this document instead of to the journal map, but whatever. Find the Rebel Underground in Cape Dun. Where's Cape Dun? Oh. Okay. Well, let's go look for the Rebel Underground in Cape Dun. Am I going south? It looks like we're going south-ish. Try L for log. Yeah, L for log. So M is good for this sort of, at least, so you kind of need the large map as much as I'm like, oh, I'd rather just do this just because I can see everything better this way. And this, at least, I could say, show me all the quests. Find the Rebel Underground and keep them. Lester, what are you doing here?
Take care.
Okay.
We were just talking.
Yeah. We were just talking. Q's not for quest. If it was, I changed that. Q is for turn left and right, which I'm not using in this one because mouse works better. I had mouse view turned on with the previous Gothic games, but I didn't necessarily like how well it worked, so I tend to rely on the movement controls more. But I did use these. Yeah. But in this one, mouse controls definitely work fine. So I'm fine with using mouse controls.
I'm sure you have something else to do.
Yeah, like going through your shit. Like, sure, you have something else to do. Well, you have a chest here. Lockpick used. Did that actually use up a lockpick? I don't know. Sleep spell, transfer disease, heal other, water, and a quarterstaff. Yeah, sure. I will take that. You guys have spells everywhere. Thanks. Cape Dun. I mean, honestly, if I really wanted to get to Cape Dun, I'd probably take the roads. Did I take the roads? No. So this seems like as good a place as any to get to Cape Dun. Let me see if Q... Yeah, no, Q's not for quest. So this is what Q does. It rotates that way, E rotates this way. Oh, this is the orcs. I wonder if the road out here Excuse me. If that road will lead to Cape Dun. Wonder if I can just fireball the hell out of the orcs. I have, since fireball costs 30 per, I don't have a whole lot of fireballs on me. Get out of my way. The human outpost right here. Is that Cape Dun up ahead? It looks like it. Gens.
There aren't many travelers now that the orcs are here. Have you lost your way, or are you headed for the village?
What village?
So you lost your way after all. If you keep following the path to the coast, you'll get to Cape Dun.
And what will I find there?
Same thing you find everywhere these days. Orcs and mercenaries. Maybe you'll find work there if you're lucky.
What are you doing here?
I'm a hunter, but times are tough. Too many
Times are
wolves
tough.
and not enough game. Luckily, the orcs gave me a really good price for wolf skins.
Could you teach me how to hunt?
Of course I could. But what's in it for me?
What do you need?
Bring me 10 wolf skins that I can sell. The orcs in Cape Dun have plenty, and then I'll show you how to hunt.
Show me your goods.
Battle bow. I don't necessarily want to learn how to hunt from him, but sharp arrow. With this recipe and the necessary ingredients, our hero can make sharp arrows. 1,300. I'm sorry. Excuse you. Here, have one crossbow. Have a quarterstaff. That's expensive. Have a ladle. Buy a ladle off me. What is this? Hammer. Smith's hammer. Yeah, that's fine. Gold balance. Yes. Trade. Look here. I'm sure you have some nice things. We're gonna see if we can take your shit. I also, before I take anything, okay, 10 lockpicks. Think he's upset? He doesn't notice. More lockpicks. He's all like, some guy just walked into my house behind me. I should probably be concerned, but oh well. Like, yeah. Keep on looking the other way. I hear a wolf. Where is it? There it is. No. Orange chests don't require lockpick. What is it? The red chests that require the lockpick, was it? I think it was red. And then the type of chest determines whether or not I can actually pick it.
One of those you showed him.
Yeah, it works.
No one will miss you.
No one will miss you. Shut the hell up. I'm gonna use your campfire, then I'm gonna use your bed. Use your bed. Use your campfire, and then I'm using your bed. I have 44, but I need more mana. I'll be right back. Gotta go to sleep. Gotta have this first. What does a water barrel do? Oh god, this animation. Does it do what it does in Risen? So when Risen, it actually heals you a bit. I kind of wish it heals you all the way, but it doesn't. Those are some hungry wolves, eh? Yeah, they were so hungry. Sleep until next morning. He's all like, why is my bed being used by someone? Hey, Cape Dun looks great over there. How am I doing as far as this? 11,800 out of 14,000. And I still have 5 learning points that I don't know what I want to do with yet. Probably more mana, honestly. Is that a... Oh, I bet that's the Beliar. Alright, so I am very, very aware of what people say about this game. And I kind of agree with the way I'm feeling about it. We might actually go into summoning some stuff. At least in the beginning. Beliar.
Grant me power over spirit and body.
Transfer disease, terror, poison, lightning bolt. You kidding me? Lightning bolt.
Grant me power over death and destruction.
Summon skeleton.
I'm not ready for that.
I need 5 ancient magic. I'm missing 5 points. I need another level. No, I don't have alternative balancing turned on. I saw what alternate balancing did, and while the option is interesting, it kind of takes away what Gothic was. You have enough LP to do whatever you want. I'm aware that I'm supposed to. Well, I'm not supposed to, but the suggestion was to pick up that learning ability. But that's going to take me a bit before I can unlock that.
You better go, otherwise we'll get in trouble.
What is it now, Mora?
What's your job in this town?
Town? Cape Dun is a filthy backwater slum. I would rather join my brothers outside Vanguard, the capital of your marionette king, than guard this place here.
Is there anything you need?
Oh yes, I need peace and quiet in this town, so don't you start any trouble. Stay away from things that aren't yours, and don't beat anyone up unless we say you can.
That's right, I can beat people up.
My drift, Mora.
Certainly.
I can beat people up.
Oh, a new face. I'm a mercenary. My name is Silas.
I am...
Another poor devil just trying to get by. I know what it's like. It's the same with all of us. Report to Buford. Maybe he's got some work for you. If I'm lucky, you'll get my job.
Who is Buford?
He's the boss here, at least of us mercenaries. So if you aren't exactly an orc and belong to Uruk, he's your only chance to get a foot in the door here. You'll find him at the end of the main street. He's usually standing outside his hut.
What are you doing here?
I have to watch these slaves. One of them ran off not too long ago. Since then, we can't leave the slaves unguarded for a moment.
What's in the city?
City? Cape Dun may be a lot of things, but it sure isn't a city. There isn't even a decent bar here. But at least there's work to be had. You'll be all right.
I don't know who Crispin Freeman is, but I looked him up real quick while I was he does a lot of voiceover work for anime. The voice sounds vaguely familiar, but honestly I was looking at the animes that he voiced and I haven't really watched any of them. I've seen some of the Fate Zero stuff, very little.
What? Who? What do you want? Go away.
Why are you running around here?
Relax, friend. I'm only looking for plants.
Plants, is it? Got anything worth mentioning?
Sure, I have a few healing plants. You wouldn't happen to carry a piece of roast meat by any chance?
Sure. Here, take this.
Cool. Thanks, man.
500
Here are the healing
experience.
plants. We would make a great team, you and I.
You don't look like an herbalist.
All right, stranger, you win. I'm a slave. I made it out of Cape Dun. You found me, but you shouldn't make any rash decisions.
How can I find plants here?
Oh, that's easy, provided you know where to look.
Like where, for instance?
On mountainsides. If you're really lucky, you can find whole fields of plants sometimes.
Really? It was worth it for the experience.
And now for a relaxing smoke. I'm gonna let you.
Is he dead? How do I execute him? Taught me so much. Taught me so much. Yeah, see, this one's locked. I don't know if I can actually get into that. All right, so let's see. I have 11 lockpicks.
Too hard.
Yeah. I hope I wasn't supposed to find Herrick for anyone. It could be slightly problematic if I was. I just killed a quest line. Oh, I saved it. Oh well. Saved it. I saved it. Okay, so when you use it, it actually uses it. Fireball, raw steel. Okay, let's go. I should probably not just murder people willy-nilly. No, it's fine. Yeah, I figured it's fine, but I should probably be a little bit more cautious on who I murder willy-nilly. Hey, Wolfgar. No, stop it. Like, I know the world is so big, if I kill a questline, it's not the biggest problem. Aren't you a fire mage? Initiate?
Hey, you. You look like you could use a few extra pieces of gold.
Who are you?
A Hashishin, a servant of Beliar.
Oh.
I come from the south, from beyond your borders.
Okay.
I have come to your country to offer the orcs my services as a slave hunter.
Oh.
You're enslaving humans for the orcs?
It's a job like any other. Just recently, I even sold the orcs a real paladin.
That's fine.
You sold a paladin to the orcs?
He's up in the lighthouse. The orcs are interrogating him. He fetched a decent price here, but his equipment was worthless. Some broken armor, a worthless chalice, and a few odds and ends.
What became of the captured paladin's equipment?
It's with Urkras. He gave me a measly 50 gold coins for it.
Captured paladin's belongings. With Urkras. The fuck out of my way, slave. Does anyone care about the slaves, honestly?
Hey, folks, there's a fight.
Make yourself useful, Mora.
Okay.
You're creeping around. You dare to get on with it.
Does he have anything? Oh, he did.
Stop it right now.
Oh, no. Okay, maybe I did kill the quest line. I mean, does it matter if I killed the quest line, or is it a big, important quest line? Am I screwed and I should just restart? That's gonna make me sad if I have to restart. I don't think I'm screwed. Hey, altruistic. That's not a wolf. Hey, Phil.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen anyone shoveling pig manure before? And drop that silly grin. Understand?
You don't know why this one doesn't hit like the other two did? No, it doesn't. If you don't know the whole history behind it, I'll go into it again a little bit.
Why don't you do something other than shoveling manure?
Why? The orcs made me do it. I told you to wipe that stupid grin off your face.
You weren't always a swineherd, were you?
Who among us is what he was before the war? Ask all the humans who refused to give up. I belonged to the militia of this city before the war. Enos knows I would give anything for the good old days.
You belong to the rebel underground.
Rebels. I hate that word. We are simple citizens, trying not to be subjugated in our own country.
Javier sent me.
So, you've already been to Reddock as well? It's good to know that Reddock still exists. Thanks for the news.
Oh, I found them.
How can I support you?
Life out here is not without its dangers.
So, who should I kill?
No, you should get us weapons. Nothing special, just 3 bundles of weapons.
Oh, I have 1 bundle.
When will the revolution begin?
We won't manage it alone. The orcs outnumber us. A very powerful paladin named Wenzel is being held prisoner up in the lighthouse. With his support, I would take the risk of attacking the orcs here in Cape Dun.
That's why they're sitting there and saying, get where his stuff is. Let's get that one. Let's get that one. How much wolf fur do I have now? 6. I need 10.
Wait a moment.
What is it?
You take what you like, just like a thief, and I like that. Would you be interested in a job?
What sort of job?
There are a couple of golden goblets in Urkros's warehouse. They want to use them to pay for new slaves. If you see to it that they disappear, I will teach you how to pick locks.
Oh, okay.
Why should I steal for you, if you don't even want the booty?
We thieves are always on the lookout for people who have a better command of our craft than we do. Who knows? Maybe I could learn something from you.
How do I recognize one of you?
You will only recognize men of my stripe if you ask the right questions.
Just the sort of answer I expected.
What constitutes a bundle of weapons? Take a bunch of knives together in a rope. I mean, you're not wrong. So the basics of the there's actual items that are called bundle of weapons. I found one unintentionally earlier, but I only have one. The basic backstory with Gothic 3 is that Joe Wood, the publisher, forced the developer to push it out the door prior to it being ready, because they needed to recoup their financial losses from a previous developer that they had pushed the game out from beforehand. So Gothic 3 feels very janky and broken. It actually felt more janky and broken when it first came out. Everything that I have installed right now is community-based patches. They were made specifically by the community in conjunction with the developer's help in order to fix the game and actually put it into a playable state. The game still feels unfinished and not as good as Gothic 1 or 2 as a result. I have heard that the best way to play the game is the way that I'm going to be playing it anyways, which is to be a mage. I played Gothic 1 and 2 from beginning to end as a mage. I'm going to do the same in this. I'm also aware that without the alternative balancing mod, which I didn't like the idea of, oh, Beeford, I need to talk to you. I should have more than enough LP to do almost anything I want to do. The world is massive compared to Gothic 1 and Gothic 2, so that's one thing I'm interested in. I need 1,000 more experience just to get the next level. What about all these chests, though? No one's here. Will they know? Raw steel and lockpick. ladle. 2 fire arrows and 2 boots. Black robar. What is black robar? Oh, drugs. And a vial. Just taking shit. Also, I have 9 wolf pelts. No one needs to know. Who are you? I don't want to talk to you.
Behave yourself in this city, newcomer, or else you'll wind up feeding the fish.
Whose house is this?
Yurik lives here. He is the boss of the city. Don't get any ideas about going through this door without permission, understand? No, we do not know if we can trust you.
Not enough reputation, 75% required. So I need to get the orcs to actually trust me. I think I might be able to get something off of this. Let me see.
Here it says something about alchemy.
I got my alchemy +5. See, that's what I wanted out of Gothic 1 and 2, and it's one of the things they never really did in either of the Gothics. Being actually able to use the bookshelf, the lecterns, and whatever else and read stuff. This is mine, 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 this is mine.
Nothing more to be had there.
What do you need for this? 1 bottle. I don't have any bottles. The vials don't count. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Shh. I'm just examining things. Look at the little tchotchke. Is that a little statue of Enos right there? It's adorable. I'm just sleep until next morning. Free skill points, woo. Yeah. He publishes like that. Instead of fixing the crap they break, they just force another company to make some jank-ass mess expecting it to solve their problems. Well, Gothic 3 was already under development. I think it was under development for... I want to say it was under development for 2 years, but it might have been 3 years. It was at least a year out from being ready to really be deployed. The Joe Wood deciding to push it out the door caused the final straw in the friction between Piranha Bytes and Joe Wood Studios, and Piranha Bytes decided to break all ties with Joe Wood after the release of Gothic 3. Even though Gothic 3 was a janky mess, it was still a financial success and did quite well and even saved Joe Wood. Joe Wood was not able to fully recover afterwards, to the point that they ended up creating the expansion pack, which is the version that most people say don't get, which is Gothic 3 with Forsaken Kings, because Forsaken Kings is supposed to be really, really bad. And, water, fire, oh, jeez. And they also ended up creating Arcania, which is actually supposed to be Gothic 4, but apparently is absolute garbage to play. After Arcania did so bad that they ended up basically losing everything, and Joe Wood closed as a studio. Forsaken Gods, yeah, Forsaken Gods. Not, did I say Forsaken Kings? Excuse me, I need this for thing. What is down here? Do you always do a lot of research? It's nice. I try to. If I'm gonna play a retro game, I try to look up as much stuff as possible. Finding out information about Gothic is very, very difficult because a lot of the information about Piranha Bytes is stuck within German language interviews and publications and stuff. So I ended up finding a YouTuber who is from Germany, who speaks English and does his videos in English, and he did an overview of the Gothic franchise, and I got a lot of that from there, and then I was able to piece together certain other points. Do I know everything? Absolutely not. Is some of my information possibly flawed? Possibly. I don't think it is on this case, because it does sound about right. I don't know what happened is with regards to between this and Risen. Risen feels like a spiritual successor in a lot of ways, not only in the way it plays, but they tried to put stuff that is the part of the ending of Gothic 3 into Risen. No, they do not connect together officially, but they feel like they connect loosely, sort of as an homage to Gothic. Cure poison, summon animals, woodcutters. Well, I'll take it all. How many? 10. Can I go up there? Sort of. I feel like I'm gonna get stuck. Which is my favorite? Out of the Gothic games, so far it's been 2. I really like Gothic 1 with its story. I thought it was very concise and very well done. I think Gothic 1's story overall was better done than 2's. But I feel like 2, gameplay-wise overall, really polished out what was missing in Gothic. Oh, okay. And gameplay in this one definitely feels lacking. Like, the combat system alone is really janky. Stop it. I mean, it's a lot easier to pick up stuff, at least! I did not see you. How are they carrying anything? I'm a little worried about that. I don't think I can open that. Meat. I honestly, I don't know anything about Forsaken Gods, Forsaken Gothic, other than the fact that when Piranha Bytes severed ties with Joe Wood Studios, which Joe Wood you don't see as the publisher for North America because they published the game in Europe. Aspyr Media published it officially in America. They ended up, it sounds like they ended up picking one of the cheapest developers they could find in order to make their games. And honestly, with the way that Joe Wood functions, I wouldn't be surprised if they look for a developer that costs a lot less, which is probably why they ended up with what they had. I'm gonna get out of here. Can you guys just leave me alone? Rusty battle axe. 2 meat bug ragouts. Is that something I got? I feel like I missed them a bunch of times and there's some arrows lying around. But I don't even know where the arrows shot. Relationship between Piranha and Joe Wood was strained one for the game. This Piranha also missed several milestones upon creating the game, which I'm not surprised about either. So Piranha Bytes as a studio is still around to this day. I think I heard that they have 33 employees currently. They're a relatively small studio for the scope of their game. They were smaller when Gothic 3 was created versus this, and look at the size of this world. The world is bigger than it was in Gothic 2, and Gothic 2 was already really big. Having a really small studio with such a huge, like, desire to make this massive game where you could do so much in it, it's kind of like reaching for the stars and not necessarily having the team to be able to back up what you're trying to do, which I think is what ended up happening a lot with their stuff, so I can definitely see them missing milestones. I'm actually not surprised they would have missed milestones. I kind of expect them to miss milestones. Ow. Run. Eat something on the way. They've basically been trying to recreate the greatness they achieved with Gothic 1 and Gothic 2. I feel like Risen feels really good in a lot of that respect, but the engine's janky. Me personally, that's what I feel with it. And yeah, I believe that they're trying to reach for that constantly. A lot of their games all feel the same, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. They do this kind of game well. They did it better with Gothic 1 and Gothic 2, but even Gothic 1 while it might have had a very strong level of success, gameplay-wise, there was a lot missing in it. Because remember when you went into the mines and you'd have the mining nodes and you'd actually click on them and you'd start mining, but you wouldn't actually mine anything? We didn't actually get into mining anything until Gothic 2, and then it was the gold nuggets, and it was a really weird janky system to actually successfully mine gold nuggets. Die. 200. Huh. Have I played Elix? No. I've kind of mixed on Elix. I'm not super big on the sci-fi genre. I'm not against it, but it's not my first thing that I would go for. I actually want to play Risen 1 and Risen 3 a little bit more. Risen 2 I'm kind of skipping just because it's super pirate-based and it looks and feels wonky, and a lot of people have said to just skip it. Metal chest. I'm not going to be able to unlock that. What the hell is this that I'm in?
Hard.
But I kind of almost want to get Elix to play it just to see where Piranha Bytes has gone. I'm more curious as to how they've evolved, because that's their latest game. The one thing I know that there are spells within Elix. But I also have looked up the spells that are available, and none of them really strike me as interesting. They all seem a little wonky, weird, and like they're missing some level of that fantasy within the sci-fi. I'm gonna go and use a bed. I know I have plenty of meat, but I want my mana. And I don't want to use mana potions yet. I only have 5. I know I'm probably gonna have a ton of them like I usually do, but... Wolf skin. Hey. We can actually go and just turn this in right now. Have any of you guys played Elix?
Stop.
No.
Some valuable things have gone missing here. Do you know anything about that?
No.
No.
We're watching you.
Okay. That's my warning to not grab anything more from in there. Should probably stop stealing. You've played Elix 2plex? What do you think of it? Like, how is it compared to Risen 3, I would say? Because Risen 3 feels pretty good, but not fully polished. Like, it plays well. I will say playing Risen 3 with a controller, dear God, that camera on the right joystick, it just flies all over the place. That's probably the one thing I'd want them to be able to do, is have like a sensitivity bar so I could lower it.
Here. This should be enough wolf skins.
Huh. Rather decent quality.
Leveled up.
I'm sure they'll fetch a good price. I will teach you how to hunt if you like.
Teach me something about hunting.
I want to improve my skills with the bow. How can I become a game hunter? How can I become a big game hunter? How can I skin beasts? Let's work on our magecraft first. I do want to learn some of that stuff, but I'm not desperate just yet. I don't think I am. How much money do I have? 4,600. I am hoping there's a rune for teleporting here. I just need to find it.
You had better not disturb me. What do you want?
Quite better than Risen 2 and 3, though it's still janky of sorts, as you expect from Piranha Bytes. I've heard that the exploration in it is a lot of fun, and the jetpack actually works really well with their system. I've also heard you can abuse the hell out of the game. Alright. I'm going to reload just in case that fucks with it. I don't think as long as I take anything it fucks with it. I'm looking for the teleportation rune. I know there's one here. There has to be. Because I found one at the last 2 places, and honestly, Redduck is just fucking camp in the middle of nowhere. So there has to be a teleportation room here. Where is it? I have no clue.
Hey, hands off!
Look, don't mess with me. I have magic. Not many people have magic anymore. Ow, ow. Okay. Yes, the magic system in Elix sort of stripped out. Yeah, I've noticed, but I mean, it's science fiction. I'm not surprised. I just, I know there's two different factions in Elix that you can end up using magic with. One is the clerics, and the other one is, I don't remember the names of them, but I was not impressed with the spells that were available. So it kind of like, it's very much gone into the back burner of what I'd like to play. Unless someone sells it. Maybe Idle does. He does. I mean, he's the mage.
I have never seen you around here. What do you want?
Yeah. What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
I am the town alchemist, and I'm very busy.
Sell me your potions.
Do I look like I would sell my goods to just anyone? You will have to do something for that, Master of Audacity.
What do you want?
I need a bag of ingredients for my work. Fetch me a dozen healing plants, and maybe we can get into business.
This is what they all want.
Where can I find healing plants?
Look up by the lighthouse. I saw some there yesterday.
Okay.
Here are the healing plants you asked for.
Yes, and I can really use them.
Sell me your potions.
Fine. Let me see your gold, then.
You sell a room? No. Oh, geez, he sells all the ingredients, though. Mana potion. Oh, God, those are expensive. So 500 for a lower-end mana potion. Here, you want to buy this casket? I don't know where it came from. These silver gauntlets. What about this wolf skin? Want some drugs, man? Have a knife. Have all this raw steel. Would you like a sword? What about this rusty sword? He's all like, what are you doing? How about a cudgel? Would you like a hunting bow? Want some quarrels? How about a crossbow? Rusty battle axe. Want this woodcutter's axe? Yes, you do. How much is that all worth? 955? That sounds like you really from mana plants. From magic roots. From fire nettles. Sounds like you really want me to have this. Trade. Oh, shit! I really hate the whole fill it in with gold feature. Like, it's fucking annoys me, and there's so many games, there's a few games that do it, but I hate that feature. Because I just screwed up. That's fine. Just talk to him.
I have never seen you around here. What do you want?
What are you doing here?
I am the town alchemist.
How do I skip past their dialogue?
Sell me your...
Do it.
Right click.
What do you...
Fetch.
Here.
Yeah. Fine.
Alright. Here, take that, take these, take this, take this, take this. You want this, you want this, you want this. You want drugs, man. You want some ladles. You want all this raw steel. You want one knife. And you're gonna give me... Where is it? This one. When you okay, so mana potions go for 250 in this one. I'm assuming you get a lot of money. And then gold balance. Trade. Okay, so I know how to make mana potions. Yeah, no, I'm holding on to everything that looks like a potential tool. A pick, a shovel, a ladle, one of them. Without a decent ladle, doesn't cook a delicious meals in the cauldron. So I'm holding on to that. I have a hammer I don't think I need, but I'm holding on to it. And I have a knife just in case. Yeah, I'm holding on to one of every potential tool. Mana potion, what does it require? A vial, a mana plant, and wine.
I don't have enough experience.
Missing the ability to brew mana potions. For fuck's sake.
Teach me something about alchemy.
Mana potions, 5 learning points and 1,000 gold. You read the developer as Pirate Bay at first. Oh my god, Cosmorian. Permanent potions.
Show me your goods.
He has those, I'm assuming. Fire lizard. Turns the user into a fire lizard. Lion, poison, rhino, bloodfly, crocodile, cure disease, strength, antidote, life force, endurance, concentration, permanently increases the user's mana. $60 alchemy for permanent potions. I have 17. I like how you said that at the last minute. I don't want to spend the money on it yet. I need to spend money on other things. God damn it, everything costs money. I mean, it's better than me having shit tons of money like I've had in the previous games where I was just buying like tons of mana potions. Like, there's a reason. Yo, we gotta do this again.
I have never seen. I up. You. What? That bed. Look. Yes. Fine.
Grab another ladle. Coral. There we go. 967, and then he's supposed to be... What was it I bought from him? Fuck's sake, how to brew a mana potion. Trade. I fucked up. I fucked up again. I'm so angry at this. Very prolific devs, Pirate to pay, and it's very nice of them to put all their games up for free download. God damn it. I'm gonna save after I do this. I'm not even gonna buy the mana potion thing off of him. Fuck it.
I am the. You will. Fetch me up. Where? Look. Yeah. Fine.
Here. You want this. 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 You want these. You want this. You want this. You don't want that. You also want this casket and these and this. You want drugs, man. You want one knife. You want these. And you want 2 ladles. And then you want a gold balance me, man. Trade. Close. Alright. F5. Save. Okay. Teach me something about alchemy. I do want to brew mana potions, but you know what? Fuck it. I think he has it, by the way. It's important I take his stuff. It's important I take his stuff.
Nothing to be had. Nothing more to be had there.
Don't worry.
Now you are mine.
No, I'm not. Stop it. No one can get me up here. All right. Oh, he's still out here. Okay. You think anyone's forgotten? Think people have forgotten? Did I get a key off of him? So I can go through his chest or something? That's what I was trying to do. Hey guys. Oh, he's back.
Now you are mine.
Nobody gets away from me.
Ow!
He heals so quickly. This is what you get.
Well done. I'm not so.
Hope you like this combat music because you're going to be hearing a lot of it. I need to go and get coffee. You only get their keys when pickpocketing. Are you kidding me? I'll be right. Oh. I need more coffee. I'll be right back. BRB. All right, I'm back. This song, you got the head bobbing cat. Yeah, I know that the music was a complaint in general with this one, mainly because it's not as subtle as the previous games. Gothic 1 and Gothic 2, the music was present, but it was subtle. It hit at just the right notes at the right volume, and you weren't over inundated with everything. I did really like the way they did that. What's going on with this roof? Take that. Oh, wait a minute. I can't just take everything. Because I forgot they noticed. I think in previous Gothic games they were supposed to notice, but Gothic 3 they very much notice. And they will catch you. It is one of the things I like about the Gothic franchise that I like about Piranha Bytes, and they do carry it with a lot of their other games, at least from what I've seen, is if you go into a house that's not yours, people will run in after you and tell you to get the hell out. I like that because honestly, in a standard fantasy universe, if you want a certain level of immersion within your world, you shouldn't be able to just, you know, wander into a random house, pick up the person's pots, and then slam them against the floor and steal their life savings. Good job, Link. How do I get up there? Is there a way to get up there? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just up there. Whatever. There's some amazing tracks. And the music's not bad. It's just... In this one, the music's not bad. It's just, it's very much in your face compared to the previous ones. And I do agree as I've experienced them. What is the chances that he won't notice? I need those goblets. I didn't make any noise. Don't worry about it. Who was asking for... What's his name over here was asking?
Hey, you! Come here. My goods still haven't arrived. What is it you mercenaries actually do all day?
But...
Silence! I want you to bring my goods back to me.
Oh, I have
you
those.
better not come here again before you do.
What goods are you waiting for?
3 large packages with my name on them. Big, sturdy wooden crates.
I have those.
You stupid mercenaries let those lousy bandits on the coast steal them. My goods are bound to still be there. Go and get them.
I think this stuff belongs to you.
Well then, give it here. Good.
That's a lot of
What else do you want? Go on, beat it.
What about my reward?
Reward? All right, here. Take this gold. And now, beat it!
Do you still have the stuff from the captured paladin?
Yeah, a bunch of useless junk and a strange chalice.
Can I have the chalice?
100 gold coins.
Show me your goods.
Long sword, requires strength, 100. Sword, whatever. I don't know if I want that chalice.
You haven't been around long, have you? Listen up then. Whenever you need something, you come to me. The orcs don't trade with just anyone, understand?
I see. Do you have work for me?
Sure. You can run a few errands for me right away. I need some healing potions. 3 should be enough. It's been rather quiet lately here in Cape Dun, but it can't hurt to be prepared.
Where does he want them? Just give him 3.
Ah, thank you. That's enough for now. If you need equipment, you know where to find me.
I need some equipment.
Look at what I've got then.
I want a mage rope. Ooh, what does he got? Orc mercenary armor, leather garb, farmer's clothes, +5 and +5. Or the leather garb for 1,000. Amulet, protection against blaze, protection against impact, ring, strength +5, protection against ice, max endurance. Stone tablet. Ancient knowledge +5. Do I have to actually equip that? Hi, niggies. It's a consumable. Okay. Yeah, I want it. The bottle... I could make some booze? I don't really need the booze. He has a mage's staff. Impact damage 20, range 138, maximum mana +25. But it costs 4,000. Where's the stone tablet? Does that just get used immediately? No, it doesn't look that way.
Something about the history of the ancient culture.
Ooh, yay! Ancient knowledge 55. That means I can go and learn how to summon a skeleton right now. It only cost 75 without the AB. Well, I mean, I'm not complaining. I was almost going to do the alternative balance. Alternative balance seemed interesting, but I didn't like certain aspects of it, which is why I didn't do it. The thing I didn't like is when you end up in... When you use alternative balance, from what I understand, when you pick either fighting or hunting or magic skills, you get the other two kind of locked off to you to where you don't get to pick them. So it basically says, oh, if you pick mage, then you're going to be stuck within the mage area. And I'm fine with the concept. Gothic was always about mixing and matching and doing whatever you want, and I kind of prefer that aspect. Remember paying like 500 to 750 per piece with alternate balancing? Yeah, it makes more sense to pay 750, but whatever.
Grant me power over death and destruction.
Soul travel. What's soul travel? Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can actually... Summon skeleton costs 60. I'm only going to be able to use it once at a time. Poison can poison my target. Lightning... 15 to 30 does 50 to 100. It's the same as the fireball, basically. What is this? Cure disease, cure poison, healing, heal other, summon flaming sword. Light. I do kind of want light, but... Required ancient knowledge 105 for summon skeleton? No way. Really? Standing make a bomb force around the hero protects him from the eyes of his enemies. Oh boy.
Beliar. Grant me power over spirit and body.
Terror poison, blah, 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 blah.
Grant
magic power. So you can get 20 magic power for 5 LP. That's not that bad. That's actually not bad at all.
Beliar.
All right. How am I doing as far as my... how much they like me here? Where is this Cape done? Reputation's 45. Dang it. All right. Let's go to Red Oak real quick. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, honestly. They want me to find Zardus, and I'm like, okay. You have, like, no direction. Figure out where Zardus is. Good luck. Have fun. Wait, am I supposed... who was I supposed to be talked to about finding the rebels there?
Tell me more about the...
We are the only free humans in Murtana who are still fighting the orcs. Orc patrols are our biggest problem here on the coast. Last night, they came dangerously close.
Where are the orc patrols now?
One orc patrol is constantly on the move. Right now, they are between us and Ardea. Another has parked itself on a farm to the east. Between here and Cape Dun. If we don't take care of them now, they will stumble upon Reddick sooner or later.
So in other words, kill them.
I'll take care of the roaming orc patrol.
Do that. But be careful so they don't find our camp here.
Alright. Them saying find Zardus at the start is like when you start watching the movie Finding Nemo. Yeah. It's kind of like, hey, your ultimate goal, find Zardus. And to start your quest, find Zardus. I'm like, what? Like, at least the original Gothic had a little bit more direction. The Gothic 1 and Gothic 2, you kind of don't know what's going on going into it. You sort of find out as you go through it. This one, they kind of like sort of throw you in the middle of it, and they're all like, good luck, have fun. Out of curiosity, if I use the quarterstaff. Staff fighting, impact damage 55, range 127. So it's more damage than before.
Teach me something about ancient magic.
Use light armor, really?
I want to learn staff fighting.
A staff is awfully long. You can use that to keep your opponents at bay. If you strike properly, almost no one will have a chance against you.
All right. Yes, I have a staff. And I do have more learning points, but I don't know what I want to spend it on yet. Oh, it's Deckard Cain. Yeah. Is that the same voice actor? It sure as hell sounds like it. I mean, I know Gothic wasn't as popular in the US as it was, like, in parts of Europe, but I do know that it was popular enough that they were probably able to afford decent voice actors compared to beforehand. It's not like their previous voice actors were horrible. They just weren't as memorable. I mean, other than the Zardus voice actor who played everything. Mana 130. Okay. I'm gonna need to learn more ancient magic. Out of curiosity, so I'm gonna need to learn probably light. So we automatically know how to sneak and pick simple locks. We automatically know how to brew healing potions. Didn't know we knew how to brew healing potions. Where's light armor? Like, why does he have a light armor thing? Is it for this? Armor protection of all robes is doubled. I don't even know where you find robes. You guys. I know which orcs they're talking about. They're talking about the ones at that one camp. They have to be. Right? They said it was between them and the and Artis. Did I already get rid of them? No, they're over here. There they are. Yo, I'm in the ground. Okay. That didn't work out as planned. I'm aware, okay? I'm aware that did not go as planned. Wait, what? This was my quick load. For a second I was all like, did it somehow load an older one? And then I looked over and I'm like, no, I'm carrying my step. It's because I saved partly in the ground. I must have been above this, and when I saved it, it recognized me as being in here. That's fucking weird. Alright, let's just go walk back to them. Can I even tell what my equipment is? No, probably not. I don't have any armor on at all. You ever seen that before? I mean, are we surprised? It's Gothic 3. We know there's issues even with the community patches. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love, 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 love to be able to install the content patch. And again, I can't. Can I read this? Did I read this lectern? I did. Keep learning so much about these games. I mean, I have to say that is one of the enjoyments. I will say the fact that the world is so big and sprawling is what keeps me interested. I like good fantasy worlds that are big and sprawling. I like that even though... I like that Gothic has that dark nitty-gritty feel to it in a fantasy world. It's not light and bubbly. It's not like super magical everywhere. It feels like a medieval sort of environment with some fantasy-ish aspects, and magic is very toned down. I like that. I think the world has a really good flavor to it. I think that a lot of people who sit there and talk about the dark aspects of Gothic 1 and 2, they're constantly referring to the graphics, but I think a lot of that was the graphical limitations that Piranha Bytes had with their game engine. I don't think they ever intended it to look that dark, like visually dark. I think their intention was more like what you're seeing now. Here, I'm gonna try and take this guy out. And not attack the others. Yeah? Damn it. Come on. Ah, shit. booze received and 39 gold. Alright. 2 dead. Collision detection in Gothic 3 is still bad. Yeah, and it makes the combat really not great. Like, the combat could be worse, I will say that.
At last, gotcha!
Them just standing there is making their lives horrible. Did it. What has he got? 19 crossbow, orc crossbow, healing root. Healing root, Chris Varrock, Quarrel. Did one of them drop a weapon down here? I don't think so. Quarrel, Kush Tarak, and Krush Varrock, and another crossbow. That orc play dead? No. Oh, from earlier? Yeah, well. These guys are all dead. We got booze. It's not like we beat them up. What did we get? Booze. Do we need anything more than that? No, not really. And now, to victoriously teleport back like a proper mage. If only I had a robe to go with it. I know that there's a city you can go to, and there will be a mage there that will sell you like robes and things. And I know based upon things that you can join the water mages and whatnot.
The roaming orc patrol has been destroyed.
That's great. They were coming dangerously close. Good job. Here's your share of our gold.
250 more experience and 500 gold. Woo!
I will go visit the orc patrol on the farm.
Be careful. If they take you for a rebel, they will chop you to pieces.
All right, so I have 18,750 experience and a 22,500, and I have 15 learning points. So, druids have mage robes too. What is the druid magic? Hold on. That's under B. That's the transformation. Summon animals, telekinesis, tame, summon goblin. Required ancient knowledge 45. It's just a goblin though. They're probably super weak. But still. Ice Lance. I loved Ice Lance back in the day. It does the same amount of damage as Fireball. Oh, except elemental. Like, be careful about what? Hi, Avogadro. Yeah, elemental resistances, fire, ice, and energy. So yeah, having different spells of different energy types will be beneficial. I don't know why I forgot about that. Like, considering we had ice golems and fire golems and earthstone golems in Gothic 1 and 2. Hey, healing root. I know where that farm is. There is a big, powerful guy on the inside, though, and I don't know how strong he is. But there's 3 on the outside.
Stop that!
Goodbye.
Stop right there, Mora.
Hey. Is there 2 of you or just 1?
No!
Ow. Ow. Potion. There. Yeah. Oh, that's toe pork.
Yeah. Now you are mine.
Yeah, well, whatever.
No.
Ow.
Ah!
Defeat him in a duel. Why is it giving me quest experience for defeating him in a duel when I didn't even duel him? I didn't even pick up that quest. Why is it giving me quest experience as if I'm picking up these quests? I mean, I'm not going to complain heavily, considering whatever. Experience.
Now you are mine.
Ow. I need to eat this meat. Don't worry. Hey.
Now you are mine.
Gothic 3 lets you complete quests even without picking them up. In some ways, it's more logical. It is. Ow. Run, run, run.
At last, gotcha.
Run. Oh my god. Where did his sword go? Where did his sword go? There's that one. Hey. There we go. Found it. It doesn't usually magically spawn enemies when you talk to some guy. Wait, what? Oh, you mean like a Gothic 2 where you'd talk to like a character and they would sit there and talk about something and they wouldn't exist until you actually got the quest? Yeah, there were a few moments like that. I did notice that. I forgot about it though. I mean, it wasn't horrible and it was a way to force you to be interacting with the story and that was fine. Yes, organically it makes more sense that you have to do it this way, that you can do it this way. It also means I have a whole bunch more experience. I'm almost ready to level again. I'm really happy with this amount of XP, honestly. Like, can I just murder the pigs and the chickens? Hey, you're free technically. Can I keep him as my slave? This is mine. This is my throne now. There's no bed in here, really? I was gonna say, if this like exploded with a trap or something, I'd be so upset. Why is there no bed? Oh, because they slept there. Oh, oh. Oh. I found their bundles of weapons. It's not that kind of game. Yes, it is. I'm gonna roast some meat. I don't have any meat to roast. I don't know what's on the end of this stick. One of the bundles of weapons I was trying to roast. Hey, I think you're free.
You are free now.
Thank you. I thought I was going to die. Whatever shall I do now?
I'll think of something.
All right. I will wait for you here.
What?
You're a blacksmith? Can you teach me your art then?
Ha! How can I do that without a forge? I'm sorry, but that's asking too much. find me a smithy with no orcs around, and I will show you whatever I can.
There's two potential locations. In Ardea or in Red Oak. I don't know if Ardea has a blacksmith. They have the one guy that's also built really bulky.
What about the humans working for the orcs?
Most of them are slaves, but there are some human orc mercenaries as well. Within certain limits, they are allowed to move freely among the orcs. I can only hope you're not going to mingle with them.
The orc patrol on the farm is no more.
Thanks be to Enos. That troop really gave me a headache. I really don't want to know how you did it. Well done, anyway. Here's a share of our gold, stranger.
Why should I avoid the orc mercenaries?
People who team up with the enemy are the enemy. The path of the orc mercenary is the easy way, with no freedom, and against Enos, our god.
Guys are really bent on this whole like freedom thing when the orcs are slowly taking over. Yeah, I kind of figured Ardea had a blacksmith. Normally I want to figure out on my own, but you didn't say anything that I didn't think of. That's why I came here first, was to turn that in. I figured Ardea has to have one. I don't know if Ardea is considered free. It should be, right? Maybe I don't talk to Hemlar then. Where was the smithy? I think I saw one. Ish. Is this it? No. This is like foodie place. Rebel. Freed slave, rebel.
You have to watch what you say.
There. It's just to the right. Wait. Eh?
Show me your goods.
Ruby blade and two-hander. What? Here, would you like to have an orc slayer? I mean, bonus skill orc slayer. Here, have these. You want these? Also quarrels. Oh yes. You like two-handers? I mean, I'm not against two-handers in general, but considering I'm doing magey stuff, I'm trying to stick with the staff since the staff does seem to be a big thing here.
See you later. Watch out for yourself.
Diego? Hey, where's my friends? Where'd Diego go? Where did... Milton. I keep on wanting to say Matilda. Do I think I'll ever finish Inspector Waffles? Isaac wants me to. I got sidetracked from it. I need a day when I'm not super tired in the morning. Because I was doing voices with it and I want to continue the voices that I used with it. I really like Inspector Waffles. It's really cute and it's really well written. I think the dev did a really good job on it overall. What's up here? Ugh, camera, really? Why? Oh, I never read this.
In the beginning, the nomads roamed the land, and the Eternal Wanderer led the way.
Ancient knowledge +5. Think anyone will get upset if I just take from chests? Your sister's friend was actually one of the developers. Nice. Yeah, it's a really cute game. I like it a lot. When I was playing it in the daytime. The thing that I think part of why I ended up like dropping off to the side too is I noticed that the second time I played it in the daytime, like the first day I played it, everyone was really into it and really excited, and I told people I was going to continue it the next day, and like no one showed up, and I was a little worried that there was a lack of interest, even though I still wanted to finish it and see it. So I kind of put it off to the side for a little bit, intentionally, only for a few days, and then I kind of forgot. And I keep on, like, wanting to go back to it. I think I should just finish it, just one way or another, so the VOD is there. Yeah, you watch the VOD, so yeah. Like, that's why I need to finish it. I need to finish it so at least we have, like, it from beginning to end. And it really deserves to be finished because it's so adorable. Maybe I'll do it this Friday. Friday, I'm trying to... So, Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm now reserving into me playing whatever I want to play for the most part. Whereas, like, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, I'm sticking with what I've been playing. That doesn't mean I wouldn't continue playing, like, Zelda or Gothic on Wednesday or Friday. It's just, if I don't feel like playing those, I'll play something else. Wednesdays, I'm doing afternoons only at the moment. Because I want to sleep in, because Tuesday nights I want to stay up late and just do additional research and stuff. And then Fridays I've noticed that viewers are not as present, and I think it's also because it's like the end of the work week and everything. So I kind of am like, it feels like the day where I can kind of just do whatever, and I don't think it really matters what I would play. Which is why I kind of decided I wanted to do it that way. Because I started Bravely Default last Friday, because I was like, screw it, I want to play this, and people enjoyed it, and I really like Bravely Default, so I'm going to play it off and on here and there. My overall focus right now is very much Gothic, Zelda, and at Dead of Night at the moment. Stop it. I'm actually a little worried about this boar. Shoot. Meat. Are these just spawning, or are they just actually in the area? I don't know if this is similar to old Gothic, where there's a certain number of beasts in the area, or if the wildlife actually spawns. I don't think I actually searched in this particular area. You adore Bravely Default? Yeah, no, I absolutely adore it. I mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. I recently bought Bravely Default 2 for the Switch. And while I'm not streaming that, I'm really enjoying Bravely Default 2. Some of the aspects that they changed on it, I didn't necessarily like, because I feel like they simplified it, but at the same time, for the general play crowd, the simplification on certain things works well. And I still like a lot of what they've been doing in Bravely Default 2. Like, Bravely Default 2 is definitely worth it. They do respawn, but very slowly. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why there's, like, no shortage of learning points in this one. Because if they respawn, it's, like, almost unlimited LP. All you just have to do is go around and just keep on beating things up. Don't die. Don't die. Okay, it's gone. That's what I thought. We're gonna go back here and we're gonna just sleep. Otherwise, I'm just eating way too much meat for that. It's not worth it. But yeah, Bravely Default's been absolutely amazing. I need to grind a little bit on the side with it on my own. Just because grinding in Bravely Default on stream will get boring as hell. I do a little bit of grinding on the stream, but in general, I'll do some of the grinding on the side.
Enos.
Grant me magic power.
Magic power.
Let's get more of this. How much do I know right now? Was it 60? I have 60. How much do I need for the quicker learning? 100.
Enos. Grant me the...
No, go back. Oh no, I need to go to what's his name, Steven. Okay, just hold off on it. We need to hold on to some of this because we need that. I want to pick up ancient knowledge as quickly as possible. So ancient knowledge is when I unlock it, I need 100 ancient knowledge to get learn quickly. Learn quickly every time I level. Instead of getting just 10 learning points, I'll have 11 learning points, which does build up over time and is worth getting early on. That much I put together on my own very quickly when I saw what it did. I'm all like, oh, +1? That's really low, but if you get it early on, that's going to add up. And it's going to be worth it. So, definitely want it. What is Vanguard's the place that's covered in the border. Let's actually go towards Vanguard. It's that bubble. Just because I'm curious if there's story point that will help point me in a direction. I don't necessarily know if anything will point me in a certain direction in this one. I think this will say Vanguard, right? Yeah, Vanguard. Here. Save. Let's do a hard save. Let's do a new save. Finds artist. Do you not feel pointed enough? Look. Okay, that's not bad. 2 raw meat. Another wolf? Really? Stop it. Isn't there a guy here? I always felt like he's just a hunter, but he looks to me like a druid.
Show me your goods.
Show them to me now. Here, have a ladle. What is this? Oh, the Orc Slayer. I don't want to sell Orc Slayer yet, just in case. Gold balance. Give it to me. 6 gold. Yes, it was worth it. Yes. Oh, wait. Campfire. Hold on. Damn it. I don't know why it doesn't give me a focus for that. I think we can also do a special attack by holding block and attacking. Can we? Block, attack. Oh. I need to read the instructions. No, we also need a big X on the map too. No, fuck the X's. One of the things I loved about the Gothic games is, and they do it for Risen, is the fact that they don't put any markings on your map. It forces you to pay attention to the world and to explore and to learn. And I love that. I miss that in games. Did I go in there? I think so. Bunny's dead. Is that another bunny? Bunny. Bunny's dead. Oh. I think like the wolf that's on fire would be setting me on fire. I think the orcs are upset. Things are like this. Hey guys. Oh, never mind. Game, why?
Stop right there.
You stop. He's an elite warrior. No. Yeah. Okay. Reload. You just escaped from barrier 2 games ago and you're like, can't I go there? In there. Yeah, I like how his pile of ore, he utilized his own mages in order to, like, create a barrier. Well, according to the Gothic 2's story, the barrier wasn't intended to be just... Okay. I like how everything just respawned. Give me all the raw meat. Alright. According to the Gothic 2 story, I think the barrier wasn't just there for the prison. Didn't they know that the sleeper was supposed to be there, and the underhanded method for, they used the whole idea of the barrier in order to lock the sleeper inside or something along those lines? To prep for Beliar's arrival or the Avatar or some stupid thing like that? I don't know. I remember it was some, like, janky, made-up reason that didn't make any sense that was sort of shoehorned into it. It worked, but it was weird. That's what I remember. Oh, they did not know. I thought like Zardes did or something. There was something about they knew, and part of the barrier's role was that. Like, honestly, certain aspects of the story did not come through very well. Oops. Sleeper increased the barrier so they got enclosed. They intended to make the barriers smaller, but the sleeper's magical presence fucked with magic. Oh, okay. I'd have to look into it again. Like, I know that there was something else that they added into it from Gothic 2. Did I get this? No, I did not. Ooh, Ring of Endurance. Light spell, transfer disease, quarrel, and a bow. I'm assuming you can wear 2 rings. That's my assumption. No, I know the intro cutscene for Gothic 1. Well, the intro cutscene for Gothic 1 does not explain about the barrier being too big. I think they said that they didn't. Something went wrong, and then the barrier became enclosed all of them, or something, which is involved with the sleeper. Gothic 2 at some point added something else. There was a document or something I remember running into in Gothic 2 that specifically went into someone knowing that there was Beliar's avatar, or whatever the hell it is that Zardes ended up doing with that dead dragon. They knew it was there, and part of the barrier's reason was to enclose and contain it, to keep it away so they could figure out how to deal with it. Something along those lines. It was really weird, and it was out of nowhere, is all I remember. But honestly, near the end of Gothic 2, it felt like there was a lot of stuff that kind of came out of nowhere. I don't remember what all this is. Me personally, I think I'm just running around at the moment, and I need to stop. Cape Dun. I don't want to go to Cape Dun again. Yeah, I know there's more stuff at Cape Dun, but... why don't I just go to Trellis? That looks like a place worth going to. Flameberry. Look at all the deer. Just dead. Was I here? I was. Hi, Omar. Who are you?
You're too late. Everything's already gone.
Okay.
What's your problem?
Look at this mess on the road. The bandits took all my things. Curse Ortega and his gang of filthy swine.
That Ortega. What kind of a person is he?
Ortega doesn't give a hoot for the orcs or anybody else. He's the terror of the entire coastal region. His bandits keep murdering and pillaging like there's no tomorrow. Somebody ought to give him what he has coming, if you ask me.
Plague of bandits in the coastal region.
Where's Ortega, the bandit boss now?
Oh, he's the one I found,
He's
I think.
hiding out in some den of thieves along the coast here.
I did find that den. I know where it is.
He was. I would set the orcs on him.
I don't want to go there,
see.
though.
What did they take from you?
I was on my way to Ardea with 5 crates of lamp oil.
Can I get those?
Ortega's bandits took all the crates. I'm ruined without my oil.
I'll get your lamp oil back for you.
Oh, don't get my hopes up. I'm a desperate man. But if you really can retrieve my crates, I'll make it worth your while.
Would this be your lamp oil?
Yes, it is. But there were 5 crates. This isn't all of it.
What are you going to do now?
No idea. I'm waiting for a miracle, or even better, for the next orc patrol that will send me to the mines.
I mean, honestly, personally, never liked the whole dragon undead dragon topic in Gothic 2, but you enjoyed the DLC Night of the Raven. I can agree with that. I kind of felt the same. I think Night of the Raven was presented very well. I felt like the dragons and the undead dragon were not presented as well. I thought the dragon idea was put together pretty well. But I also feel like the end result was nowhere near as good as it could have been. And the undead dragon was wonky. I mean, the dragon fights themselves were just really badly done. We all know that. I mean, Piranha Bytes knows that. Like, everyone knows that. Like, oh, the dragon fights? Yeah, we don't talk about those. I'm totally running in the wrong direction from where I need to be for him. But... oh, I wonder if I can just tell him about where the blacksmith is in Ardea.
I have to work.
No, you don't.
I am sure you must have more important things to do.
Oh my God. Hey, he's still here. Do you want to bury the orc? I mean, sure, you probably are all like, screw the orc, we'll just let him rot out there, but then you have to deal with a rotting body. You might want to bury him. Okay, you do you. What's this? There's dragons in this game? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, I guess. Though, I don't know, actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it depends on how they're presented, but... I mean, the whole thing with dragons in the first game was they were supposed to have been, at least my impression was, they were considered non-existent and had only appeared because they were summoned by an archdemon to come to their location, which means that they were not in... I mean, technically Zardes could do that now. So, I guess that makes enough sense in that respect. The bandits are on the road to Vanguard. If I remember correctly. They're in that cave that was near the wolves that I just beat up. Dragons in Gothic 3 are very much different. Okay. I'm fine with that. Trying to... My god, I almost want to increase my endurance just so I could run more. It's like 110 endurance. No. You can't go very far. You're winded. In there. That cave. Goblin berry. How did I miss that? Yeah, that's where I'm going. One of their lairs. That was already one of their lairs already, but didn't know. That's where I'm going back to. Because that's where I found the lamp oil, I think. I think this is it. We're going to do a hard save here with save number 2. Go. Boom, boom. Yeah, this is it. They're all like, who the fuck is throwing fireballs? I'm like, I don't know. It's a horrible thing. Uh-oh. You people are following. Shit. Chris.
I'll tear your head off.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit Chris. Why am I aiming for Chris? This is not going well. Here, you deal with him. I'll deal with him. What is going on? I'm not even hitting the attack.
I've still got it.
I mean, okay. That went okay. Where's his weapon? Should roast some meat. I don't have any meat to roast. I should have some meat. I mean, I suppose we're gonna find out. Here, have some of this. I was supposed to be finding the fix for this, the Windows, like, glitch where I could left click on this. I haven't done it yet. Arrow. Oh, he must have been shooting at me and missing. That's what it was. I mean, I killed 2 of them, and one of them was a heavy bandit, so that's pretty decent. Oh, you said I've been in one of the dragon's lairs already, and I didn't know it. Oh. That's interesting. Out of curiosity, let me see. 36. Wild berries increase life energy. Mana plant increased mana plus 25%. Holy shit. To learn brewing mana potions, I need an alchemy value of 20, which means I need 3 more alchemy. That's not bad. Transformation potions make poison. Permanent potions required alchemy 40.
So I'll get you after all. Stop right there.
Ortega. Ortega looks upset with me. You sneak open inventory even faster. I don't care. I don't care about min-maxing and going faster, faster, faster. Right-clicking to pick stuff up is fine for me. I'm not going to worry about trying to remember every tiny thing to make the animations faster. You save 1 second every 30 minutes.
So I'll get you after all.
Yeah. I wonder if this is the guy that I had damaged last time.
Whoa.
Did not do much to him.
Whoa.
Come on. Come outside. No, come here. Come on. Oh no. Run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh god, the game. Why does it do that? Stop it. Yeah.
Stop right there.
I hate that. I hate that. I hate it loading doing that.
So I'll get you after all. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Whoa.
Stop it. Oh, he's dead. Oh my god. Barbed cudgel. Thank you. Okay. And he gave me a stew. Yay, stew. I think we need it. You know, honestly, I have no... Here, just eat stew. There we go. You added cayenne pepper to your sugar you put in your coffee and it wakes you up better, but it also hurts at first. However, the more you drink, the better it gets. That sounds like something I don't ever want to do. CT. I need cayenne pepper in my coffee. Like, ugh. I've heard about that. I've heard about people doing stuff like that before, though. I mean, if you think about it, there are recipes of putting cayenne pepper in, or just hot peppers in chocolate, even like chocolate bars. I've had those before. They're very interesting and different. I don't hate them. I don't think they're super amazingly like I need to have this, but it's doable. Why aren't you saving? go? Is it because I'm in the cave? Why can't I save in the cave? Really? That's kind of dumb. Does it think I'm still in a combat? I think it still thinks I'm in combat. Shoot. Yeah, I can't open up my inventory either. Well, that's annoying. I don't know where it last saved. I'm hoping it saved after I killed that last guy. So I really don't want to deal with him again. I mean, I will if I have to, but... Game. Seriously? Stop loading like this.
Stop right there.
It's...
So I'll get you after all.
It was... Yeah, it was